Welcome to Brainwreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Grant.
And this is the best show on the internet.
It's officially the spookiest month of the year, everybody.
October 1st.
October 1st. It's unfortunately no longer no sleeve summer. No longer sleeveless summer. So, I think this is the first time I've worn a t-shirt on the show since like April, May.
Oh, see, I didn't know you were participating.
What, in sleeveless summer?
Yeah, like I just didn't notice.
Oh. Well, I mean, you should have. Like, I wore them pretty much every day.
I just thought that was your vibe. I just thought you were kicking it,
I'm pretty sure I wore a cutoff t-shirt like 90% of the summer. Day, night, going out.
I believe you. I mean, you wore it in your anniversary photo. So like,
I did.
Yeah.
Anniversary photo, initial small wedding engagement party photos.
He's got a vibe, folks.
Birthday. Listen, it's fucking hot here most of the time.
Right.
And I get warm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. I enjoy the heat.
He's a warm-blooded American male.
But I gotta it's not about showing off the guns. It's just about being comfortable.
Be comfortable in your skin.
Yeah, and that's what I do.
Every day.
Yeah. I'm actually like really starting to get warm right now.
Like right now?
Like right now this minute. I'm like,
I mean that's what, like 8 inches of fabric that you're just not used to.
I'm just like my body can't take it right now.
Totally.
Yeah, I kind of regret my decision, but we're here now.
I will say, since returning to an office setting, for those that don't know, I had worked from home for almost a decade. Just recently returning to an office setting. It is so cold in the office.
Really?
Like they keep it at a fucking crispy 69 degrees.
Oh, that's too low.
It is fucking freezing. Like I'm there in central motherfucking Florida with a beanie and a hoodie with the hood up, shivering at my desk. This is bullshit.
Like we try to keep it like 75, 76 most of the time during the summer.
Right.
But like fuck.
We're a 74 house,
if it's like a really hot day, we'll be, cranking it up to 74. But like why
69, bro?
I mean, nice, but also like, is it that warm still in Orlando or Tampa? Rather?
Oh yeah. Like I think today was 89. It got up to.
Oh, see, that's not that bad.
But the thing is, like, where I work, like you have a variety of people that work in one building. So you have people who may just sit at their desk all day. Or you may have people that may be construction workers outside who are coming in for an hour and then going out for an hour and then coming in for an hour. And it's like, for those people, I understand. They want to cool off from being in the hot sun. However, me, who's been at my desk all day, fuck you.
Like, I don't even want to go into an ice cold place after being outside for an hour in a 100-degree day or 100-degree weather, rather.
Right.
Because like, that's just like a shock to the system.
Like,
like that's how we used to get sick in New York all the time, is because it'd be freezing cold, and then you'd go into a super hot building, restaurant, whatever, and then you're just sweating buckets because your body temperature just did a complete 180.
Oh, not only that, but like the furnace kick on, the first furnace kick on of the year, you might as well just breathe in COVID.
Just
like. It's everything.
All the windows and doors open.
It's been everything that's been sitting in your vent all fucking summer long.
Yeah.
Burned off and put right into your fucking lungs. Don't miss that shit.
They're just like every now and then. Tweak.
Hey, we keep it real, Bergman.
Jesus, you guys have changed. Listen. Gotta acclimate to the weather. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to stay comfortable. Dressing for the climate that I'm in. not the climate that I want.
And your body change, like they say this in health class, like your body changes over time, and they weren't bullshitting. Like
a lot of changes as you get older too.
A lot of changes you get older.
A lot of changes.
My hips hurt so bad, like I can't even fucking describe.
Why?
We're gonna do it.
Okay.
Because I did a thing over the weekend,
which is the big talking point of the show tonight.
Big talking point of the show. So if you are into theme parks and horror nights and spooky shit, boy, do I have a report for you. But I will say that, like, you know, your body changes over time. And when you are in a warmer climate, your body does adjust to that. Like, I remember the 21st night of September. And I remember that when I used to be in New York, you know, the thought of sweating was like, oh my God, please. I don't want to do that.
Right.
And now it's just like, it's just a part of life here.
Yeah.
Like, you get over that shit real quick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with the fact that I usually have to go through at least 2 outfits a day.
Steve King, that is no fucking joke. Wrestling and sweating in the madhouse in February would make anyone sick. When it is -4 out and all you have are 2 somewhat working kerosene heaters to keep you fucking warm, to hopefully, you pray to God that they've been on long enough that hopefully there's a little give to that ring.
Dude.
That it's not a frozen fucking icicle. Holy fuck. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I don't miss that. You know, I hear all these fuckers. If we can talk about wrestling podcasts for a second.
Okay. I would love to.
Okay. I'm sick of these fuckers going on these podcasts and romanticizing the fucking past. Like
how exactly? Explain.
When you got these vets now that like don't give a like would have fucking murdered somebody for doing the thing that they're doing now, which is going on and telling all these stories. Fucking 10 years ago, fucking Taker would have blackballed you from the industry if you were on some fucking podcast giving away all the secrets. And now look at him cashing checks.
Yeah,
dude, I digress.
That guy turned a trick really fast once the money came in. I mean, it's funny too, because every now and then, like, a headline about him will come up. You know, like there was one recently where he was talking about being disappointed about all the superstars who were backstage doing stuff for social media. I was like, motherfucker, do you not know the company that you work for?
Yeah, do you know not? That's how you get over now, old man.
That's how you get over, number one. And number two, like, they expect that kind of engagement.
Yeah.
They expect that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, guess what? They're casting people in movies now based on how many followers they have.
Yep. That's all they care about.
That's the unfortunate, you know, way of business right now. Like, Steve King, Undertaker has been cucked by his own wife on their shitty podcast.
Fucking A, dude. Like, way to take something that, like, I mean, I never watched the original show either.
I never watched the original show.
But like, people did like that show. And then like WWE is like, here's a bunch of money. Oh, and we don't want to pay the guy who's not a fucking WWE guy.
Yeah, so, like, I saw he was no longer doing the show. Like, was there some fallout with that?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Steve King can or Bergman can clue us in on what happened there. But like, either way, it was like, oh, we want the just honestly, because I don't remember.
Okay,
I don't remember. Okay, because I wasn't really watching at the time. Did she actually have a Hall of Fame worthy career?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Because, like, off the top of my head, I would say absolutely not.
And listen, this was a time where I was weaving in and out a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I was following it, kind of dropping off, following it some more, but like I was still somewhat consistent. I don't remember, and I'm not trying to like take shots here. Like,
Steve King coming in hot.
No, she didn't. I cannot think of a single Michelle McCool feud or angle or even a match.
Right.
Where
No,
I
I
was
can't think of a
like,
match. I don't know a match.
I can't think of a match. I can't think of the only feud. There's two things I really remember from her. Number one is she was like co-women's champion with Layla and Lay Cool. Yep. Layla was the one with the personality and Lay Cool.
There you go.
And they broke the titles. Or they broke the title to share, which I thought was kind of a cool idea. And then they transferred that into the Divas title. And I know
the
she
butterfly
had that.
one?
And I know the what?
The butterfly one?
The butterfly one, yeah. And then I know she had that feud with Mickie James where they basically just buried the fuck out of Mickie James.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and Bergman. Coolest thing she did was mentor Low Key on season 2 of NXT, which I think is fucking phenomenal.
You know, that's a guy, Low Key, that you would have thought would have had a much bigger career. But then when you kind of hear stories about his personality, you're like, no, that makes sense.
I only thought the second half.
No, that makes sense.
I never looked at Low Key and I was like, that's the guy.
Man, I stole his finisher, so like I can't fucking talk.
Steve King, Michelle McCool was stealing people's spotlight even back then because she made Layla share the title with her. So yeah, man, like
the old political game, huh?
It's the ruthless aggression era. I think a lot of people look back on that era with some rose-colored glasses.
Like the rosiest.
Like the rosiest.
Bergman.
Because
calling you out.
Anybody who was of great value during that time is either already well known as like a true top star of that era or already in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know, because 100%. like when I say a true top star of the era, like I'm talking about, you know, John Cena,
right,
Batista, guys like that who haven't really made it into the Hall of Fame yet. Michelle McCool is nowhere on that list.
She's a professional piggybacker, according to Steve King.
I would buy it. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's fucking wild to me that's
wild, right?
But then again, I mean, look who she's married to.
There you go.
I mean, she got onto that LFG show, which also booted Mickie off of it.
Boy, there's got to be some heat there. Holy fuck.
They have always taken a chance to bury Mickie James whenever they can.
It's because she did that porn.
Half of them did porn.
Well, I know, but like it like resurfaced like right at the height. It's like they'll always bury Sting.
They're always going to,
and they'll always bury Mickie James for that porn.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's not right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
leave her alone.
Leave her alone. Low Key sucked, and Michelle McCool is not Hall of Fame worthy. Am I coming through? I feel like I'm dropping out.
You were cutting a little bit. You know, technical difficulties over there. Give it a little blow, a little Jiminy Cricket, if you will.
Hello.
That's like 1,000% better.
Oh yeah.
Like I can hear you now.
That's great. Fantastic. Yeah. So to reiterate, Low Key sucked.
Okay.
Michelle McCool is not Hall of Fame worthy.
Yep.
I forgot whatever else I said.
That was the gist of it.
That was the gist of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but the guys doing the podcast.
Oh yeah. So the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So what I can't stand is all these motherfuckers coming on, you know, now that they can't walk anymore, and they're coming on these podcasts, and they're like, you know, these guys don't know about the travel, and then they talk about like, you know, 4 guys to a Red Roof Inn room, and like fucking all these road stories, and like they tell them with like such a like a they were horrible, but in retrospect they were great because they made us tough wrestler guys, and these new guys don't have to do that, so like they're not as tough as we were. It's like, motherfuckers, like if you brought yourself back to then, you'd be miserable. You'd be miserable,
right?
So like, isn't it great that like nobody has to do that shit anymore? Like, it shouldn't be a like, oh well, back in my day kind of shit. It'd be like, no, thank God.
And like not for nothing, I have not heard that there's any lavish sort of setup that they have right now. I mean, like, I'm sure dudes are still piling 5, 6 to a car and bunking up together. Like, they still, as far as I'm aware, like they still pay for travel. They still take care of all that stuff.
It's fucking what, 3 nights a week versus 6?
3 nights a week now.
So like that's huge. Like that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
And it's like people can have a life.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
And it's just like, just because people aren't going out all the time doing coke and whores and just boozing up the entire time, like that doesn't mean that they're weaker.
No, it means they're smarter.
It means they're smarter. they're going for longevity. There's a reason why somebody like AJ Styles looks the way he does at almost 50.
That Japanese water.
It is. Well, there's a reason why guys like him look like that by the age of 50, when guys like Hogan
are dead.
You're not wrong. But when he was like 40, looking like your great Uncle Lou, showing up for the backyard barbecue.
Great Uncle Lou.
Shut.
He's an asshole.
Because real quick, hang on. Let's do a comparison, okay? So, Hogan, he's siphoned the life force from Air Bear. But even still, like, you look at guys like Edge, fucking half of the top stars in the E right now are between like 38 and 45.
Yeah.
Back then, back in the day, that was considered old.
And you know what it is? We go through these cultural shifts. At least in our lifetime we have. And I'm sure, like, you know, in other people's lifetimes there's been other things, but listen, I have my life. I have my experiences. And this is what you came here to hear. Get the fuck out of here. Christy had a great Aunt Mary Lou. And you know what? So the fuck did I.
That's tremendous. I'm so glad we're having this conversation.
Common name back in the day, apparently. But I only have my experiences, right? So like that's what you paid to hear. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You were talking about like old people in wrestling and telling those stories. The Bergman saying Edge hung out with a literal vampire, but do we remember nothing?
Remember nothing.
Banging and banging.
Fuck. I lost it. Christy, you threw me off. Like you got me thinking about my great.
We're talking about Air Paris. We're talking about Hogan's old wrinkly ass. We're talking about dudes in their 50s still doing it. We were talking about guys bunking up together still. Fucking old timey wrestlers still hawking, you know, cons on their podcasts.
I have absolutely no idea what I was going to say.
Wow. Well, is there anything else you want to wrap it up with?
No.
Because the one issue I have with like a lot of these dudes doing the podcast, and like, don't get me wrong, like I've got no beef with anybody like trying to make some extra cash, make some revenue. Sure. I mean,
do you subscribe to any? Do you have any recommendations?
No, fuck no, I don't. No.
It's like fuck that. No endorsements. None. whatsoever.
No, I listen to the fucking wrestling figure podcast. That's like the only wrestling podcast that I listen to. But like I got no problem with any of these guys going out there and doing that stuff. But it also is funny because, and like I often see this a lot with like Cornette still, because Cornette was one of those guys for the longest time who was like, motherfucker, you better protect the business,
right?
You know, and he would go after people who were like exposing shit on social media, and it's like, but motherfucker, you have a wrestling podcast where you give away the business
each and every week.
And so, like, when I see these old timers complaining about kayfabe and complaining about people giving things away and this, that, and the other thing, I'm like, but you're doing that right now.
Yeah, you're
Do you
doing
not
that
understand
thing.
that, like, you're doing that now.
While you may not be wrestling an inflatable doll, you are talking about how the ins and outs of an angle from so many years ago works, which they still do those same angles today. So like you're giving away the business even more.
Yeah.
In fact,
guess what? Everybody's working a dog and pony mud show. All right. That's all.
Not everyone can start in the big time.
Not everyone can start in the big time. Not everyone can marry into the business.
Right.
You know? So
not everyone can start as a ringside photographer, because those exist. Except for the one that fucking completely got in the way during that Lyra and Becky Lynch match from fucking SummerSlam.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see? Oh my god! Nobody fucking smartened up the camera guy, and Lyra tried to throw Becky into the railing like 3 times, and he got in the way every time.
Oh, really?
To the point where she threw him into the camera guy. At one point, like, get the fuck out of the way, dude.
Oh, like if somebody's whipping me into a guardrail and there's a camera guy standing there, he better move or he's getting smashed.
He's getting jacked up. Yeah, totally.
Remember when Shawn Michaels used to like beat the shit out of like the ringside cameraman whenever they would like blow a spot for him?
Oh yeah, he'd like throw the guy near him and he'd be like, "You move out of the way because I'm gonna fucking kill this guy."
Well, because I remember it was like him and Diesel at 11. Yeah, it was 11 when he gets knocked over the top rope, and because they had all of the photographers around ringside for some fucking reason, and he lands on the guy and he picks the guy up and just like shit cans him off to the side. And there's been other times where he's just like plowed through cameramen. You can hear him like scolding them on air. It's hilarious. But like that's the thing. If you're gonna be ringside,
pay attention.
Watch what's going on. Get the fuck out of the way. Your job is to not be in the way.
Right? Who are you?
Yeah. Just a camera guy. Or lady.
Whatever.
Anyways.
Should we get into it?
I'd say let's get into it.
All right. Well, we'll segue with wrestling.
Yeah.
Into a somewhat wrestling segment, I guess. So I'm going to start this off by saying I am old.
You're not old. Shut the fuck up.
Dennis was wrong. Okay. I'm 37 and I am old.
No, you're not.
Because, well, first off, I am old because I have a teenage daughter. My daughter turned 14 years old. A couple, last week? I believe it was. 2 weeks ago at this point. I don't know what time is. It's a construct.
It's like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Turned 14 years old. And the only thing she wanted for her birthday, besides some Miku stuff, which I don't understand. I'm old in that aspect too. That I don't get the robot Japanese singer thing. I don't understand. She's hiding in my Wi-Fi. I don't like it.
It's not for you.
So it's not.
All you got to worry about is it's not for you.
It is not for me.
Yes.
And you are pixelated as shit. You have a bad connection.
I look great on my side.
Well, that's not what everybody else is seeing.
Well, I don't know how to fix that.
I don't either, so I'm going to keep going. But I just wanted to let you know in case you had a little doohickey or something you could do.
Not really.
So she likes the Miku, but the only other thing she asked for was she wanted to go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. She is finally passed. You are pixelated, according to the chat. Look at that.
Like,
do you want to bounce out and back in?
I mean, we'll give that a shot, I guess. Here,
let's
let me
do
dip
that
out
real quick. Here, I'll pause here.
Okay.
Now I'll talk about being a dad.
You can keep talking.
Well, I'm going to talk about being a dad till you get back. I'm going to talk about, here's the thing, folks. One thing they never tell you is that you always think you're going to be cool, and you are to you, but not to anybody else. And that's part of being a parent, and that's part of being a dad, is coming to the realization that, like, you're cool in your world. In anybody else's world, I mean, that's not really up to you. So don't worry about it. Just be cool in your world. Be you. Do you. Wear the things you want to wear and do the things you want to do. Who gives a fuck? Because you know what? What people think about you in their world, you're not going to know that. It's bullshit. Like, that's just fucking their opinion. But you in your world, if you're cool as shit in your world, you're cool as shit. What else do you know? I don't know anybody else's perspective. I think I'm dope. That's all I need to do. Oh, there he is. He's back. He's back now, folks.
If I still don't look good, it's y'all's problem. I don't know what to tell you.
That's what I was saying. I was literally saying that.
What?
That's everybody else's problem.
Everything looks great on my side.
I mean, you're doing a lot better as far as I'm concerned.
Cool. Like I said, everything looks good on my end.
So my daughter wanted to go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. She's finally over the recommended age. And so she wanted to go, and we've watched it on YouTube a bunch of times, and she's like, I want to go. And I'm like, you're not old enough, kid. I'm going, but you're not going. Not fuzzy anymore. So there you go.
Sick.
So, and it's not a cheap event to go. Tickets are rather pricey, but if you do go on certain days, they are cheaper than others. So I decided that we were going to do that for her birthday, as it's the only thing she wanted. And the cheapest night to go is a Sunday night. For obvious reasons, people got to work in the morning. And you're glitching again. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yep. So, well, luckily I'm going to be talking mostly, with some interjections from you. So, like, hopefully this will be okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm hoping.
I was like, completely turn off my internet, turn it back on, and I could shut the internet down and try to turn it back on, but there's a chance I don't come back.
Let's keep you here.
Keep me here.
I like you, flaws and all. I like you.
Put like a little disclaimer in front of me,
right?
It says like, we don't know why this is happening.
That's him.
That's
him. That's his fault.
Don't
him.
Use that anymore.
You don't use that anymore? Is that the wrong handle? Do I have the wrong handle?
No, I just don't use Twitter anymore.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I need to delete that app.
You should delete that app. I'm actually thinking about just turning it off. Just completely.
Oh, you can just turn it off?
You can just delete your profile, your account.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Does it erase your history?
It will after a certain point in time.
So, like, all those times that you drop the N-bomb, like, it won't have that anymore?
You talk about you or me?
Well, I mean, hypothetical,
Hypothetical. I mean, realistically, it's like always there. But like,
at least the audio's good,
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Do you want to put up like a less pixelated picture of me?
I don't have that on tap.
Oh, okay.
So like,
no. Fine, whatever.
So anyway, Halloween Horror Nights. So the thing is, Halloween Horror Nights is a themed event to where you go to get scared, right?
Yes.
And so they have IP properties, and I am bringing my 14-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these properties are not 14-year-old appropriate.
No, they are not.
Including the Terrifier.
Absolutely not.
I would probably consider Jason, Friday the 13th, not 14-year-old appropriate.
I mean, it is a rated R franchise.
Right. Fallout.
Fallout is
well, here's the thing. I made the mistake of I think 6 months ago or something like that. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put in Fallout, and I could let the kids watch me play.
Yeah.
So they're, hopefully that'll be fine.
Yeah.
We didn't make it past the first cutscene where I'm like, nope. My mistake. Whoopsie.
Fallout?
My son is crying.
Is it because of the whole bomb and all that?
Yeah.
It's heavy. Family dies.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. So going into the Fallout one, I was like, I don't know about that. And plus, like in the show, there was that thing about her fucking her cousin for funsies, which was kind of like very inappropriate. So like, I
don't think they're gonna put that in.
I mean, I don't know. Going into the event, I know that happens in the show, and that's not something I want to explain. So like, she hasn't seen the show.
Listen, there are rules that we follow in life. Rule number 1, at least for this channel,
even in the apocalypse,
there is no family fucking.
Not on this show.
Not on any show.
Except for that show. There was on that show. They didn't show anything.
I didn't show anything, which is much better than like Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, that's like every other episode. I'm the pilot.
On the pilot, like just so much family fucking.
So much family fucking on that show.
Like this is not okay.
Anyway, so there's some things that like I'm not thrilled about the potential to do. But then there's other things that's like, for the first time ever, which I never fucking thought would happen. There is a WWE house at Halloween Horror Nights based on the Wyatt family.
Which I was pumped to hear about.
Right? Which is fucking wild to think. As a lifelong wrestling fan, to say, oh my God, it's actually bleeding over into the theme park world. Like, I always dreamed of WWE World. That you would go and you could go ride the turnbuckles or whatever the fuck you do. I have no idea. Like, it's a tough sell. Even now, I'm like, this has no legs whatsoever. Like, there's nothing you can do with a themed wrestling world other than like go make an entrance thing somewhere.
You basically just get the Nitro Grill. It's like it's fun for a few months and then nobody gives a shit.
Ain't no one getting an annual pass. It ain't happening. So, but I was like, oh, this is dope. Obviously, like it's not dope that Bray passed to make this happen, essentially, but it is cool that they're doing it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, like she's familiar with the wrestling world. So like that's cool. And then, they have some other like there was one house that was based on dolls. So like she likes dolls.
Cool.
There was a scare zone based on a cat lady. She likes cats. So I'm like, all right, we'll figure this out. So one thing they do, which was fucking clutch. This is my number one tip for anyone going to Horror Nights. And this tip, does it cost more money? Fuck yeah, it does. Is it worth it? Fuck yeah, it is. So they do this thing called Stay and Scream. Okay?
Okay.
To where if you're us, you have an annual pass. But if you're not us and you're visiting, you have a day ticket to the park. And you also have a Horror Nights ticket for the night. What they do is they do this thing called Stay and Scream, to which the park closes at 5 p.m. And reopens at 6:30 p.m. For Horror Nights. However, if you're an annual pass holder or you have a day ticket, they don't kick you out of the park to make you come back in the park.
Okay.
They have stations around the park where you can get a wristband that you are going to the event.
Okay.
And you can stay in the park during the switchover.
Oh, okay.
During the switchover, however, the houses are open.
Oh.
To which there's a very, very small crowd there.
Wow. Okay.
So we have annual passes.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up going in somewhere around like 4:20, 4:30-ish,
Nice.
somewhere around there. And so when 5 o'clock hit, all the regular day guests get kicked out if you don't have a wristband. And anyone who's left, you are free to roam around. Now, not all of the houses opened early, but some of them did. The more popular ones, like the Terrifier did, Jason did, Five Nights at Freddy's did as well, and the WWE house did.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that happened was that the limited time offering food opened as well. And this was also clutch because later in the night, the lines for the food were outrageous.
Oh, I can imagine.
So while we were in the park walking around before it started, we decided we just got here. Let's get something to eat.
Yeah.
So we decided we were going to go to, of course, the Firefly Funhouse booth for the Wyatt 6 to get some of their limited time offering food, which they got the Muscle Man Sloppy Joe sandwich, which we did get. And we also got the Ramblin' Rabbit deep fried carrot cake as well. And I will say both were phenomenal.
Wow. Okay.
Like 10 out of 10.
Really?
Would absolutely recommend. And the Sloppy Joe is fucking weird because they make all this food weird,
right?
To go in line with the Wyatts, right? So it is a Sloppy Joe that is on a chocolate almond bun. It has candied bacon and potato chips flavored like pickles on it. Sounds weird as shit.
Sure.
So good. Unbelievably good. The Ramblin' Rabbits deep fried carrot cake was the best thing we had all night by a mile. It was a deep fried carrot cake, but because it was deep fried, the inside basically turned to bread pudding. So you were having a deep fried carrot cake bread pudding situation, which was fucking off the charts. Unbelievably great. And the outside of the goddamn booth had like the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah.
Had the facade. It was themed. It was wonderful. And so we ate our food, and you're pixelated shit now, but like,
nothing I can do about it.
We're here. Ate our food, and then we decided, all right, well, let's jump into one of these house lines, and let's go do a haunted house. And so my dog, before we came, and I would recommend this to anybody, before we came, we made a chart we ranked all the houses based on their description to what we wanted to do the most.
Oh, you planned.
And planning is so key, and nobody does it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't take much to plan. Like, it took us like maybe half hour to like map out a route or whatever the fuck. So key, because we knew what we wanted to hit. And the top houses for my daughter was the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay.
The WWE house. There was a house called Grave of Flesh that she really wanted to do, and she wanted to do the dollhouse as well. So I said, okay, Five Nights at Freddy's is probably going to be one of the longest waits of the night.
Yeah.
So if we can do it with half the fucking park not open, let's go do it, right? And so we go there, and by the time that we had eaten our food and gotten there, they had capped the line. It was already at max capacity. I was like, fuck.
For like, Five Nights at Freddy's is like still super fucking popular, huh?
Oh, fucking A, dude. It's over. The merch
Like I know,
unreal.
like I know it's over.
Yep.
You see it everywhere you go, but goddamn, like I thought it was more over with like a younger crowd.
That's what I thought too, but I saw grown ass men with bear slippers. So like, fuck me.
All right.
So we get there, and the way that they have this laid out is very strange because they're in the process of they're having this event. They're also demolishing a ride at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's really fucking shit up. Like it's really like getting in the way. So where there would normally be like one path to a house, one path is taking you to like 5 different houses because they're all have to go around the fucking construction zone, which is really a bitch to get around. But the only cool part and the only saving grace of the whole goddamn experience is that the path that they take you down takes you right past the old Nickelodeon studios. So like just for a second, for like a fucking hope spot where I'm like goddamn Harvey Whippleman and I know I'm going to get fucking killed right at the end, right after this crossbody or whatever the fuck.
Right.
I get to see, and I reminisce of the days when I went to Universal Studios and I was a wee lad, 5 years old, 6 years old before my sister was born, whatever the fuck. And I remember I was like, I was standing inside. I was like, kids, this is where the slime fountain used to be. This is where the time capsule used to be in the ground. They felt like they used to draw Rocco.
Yeah.
In those halls, right there. And my daughter's looking at me like, I don't care. Like, can we go to Freddy's? Like, I don't care about your old man shit. Like, your time's over, sir. Bring on the bear. So we get there, the line's capped. However, right next to it is the line for the Wyatt 6 house. And it's got like 30-minute wait or something. I'm like, okay, let's go do that because that was on the list anyway to do. Yeah. So we start off with the Wyatt house, which in retrospect, I'm like, that's great because she's somewhat familiar with the house and it will give her, it's not a goddamn clown fucking raining blood on you just to kick off your night. It's
familiar.
Yeah. It's Brody's partner in a rabbit mask, like we got some context here. So you go into the queue and you're going into the sound stage to where they used to film TNA. So like that's awesome. Kind of cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's a little bit of that, which is really fun. But you're going in and you go into the sound stage and the entire sound stage is the queue. And it's not a themed queue. It is guardrail switchbacks for an entire sound stage, to which the only thing they have to entertain you is a screen from the ceiling to which they're projecting on. But what they're projecting is fucking Eric Rowan's heartbreaking promo after Bray died.
Oh my God.
And they're playing those fucking promos to like get you in, for people that don't know, essentially to educate them a little bit before they go in. But I'm like, this is what we're doing? Like, man, like I'm kicking off the night, like remembering that like a guy I used to know is dead and like his, the guy that used to run the group is dead. And like, and I'm wearing my Brody Lee shirt there for, repping and shit. And I'm just like, man, wow, this is all right.
It's an odd choice.
And like I said, it's a 30-minute wait and probably 20 minutes of that I'm listening to Rowan cry. And I'm just like, and then the other half is Uncle Howdy doing his thing or whatever. So
I mean, they could have been what? Airing old episodes of Firefly Funhouse, those VHS gimmicks that they were doing for a minute. The puppets.
Would have been wonderful.
Something.
There was at one point, and I didn't get to hear the whole thing because I was going into the queue at that point after, listening to Rowan cry for fucking 25 minutes. they did air a Bray promo
Mm-hmm.
that was previously taped and not aired.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like something you've never seen before, but I didn't get to hear it. So like,
Okay.
what the fuck? Going into the house, my daughter was terrified.
Really?
She was like, because she didn't know what to expect.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
She had never done one of these before.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and being like, this is your first one, I was like, you go first. And she's like, okay. I'm like, and I said, worst case scenario, they're going to put you through a sawdust table. Like worst case scenario.
Worst case.
Right. And when you put it in that context, she's like, okay, you know. And so we go through the house, and the house starts off trying to recreate the scene of the Wyatt Six debut where they murdered everyone backstage. And it's okay. Like it's fine. You kind of see the stuff, and there's very obvious mannequins, kind of like the mermaid at the Spees.
Yes.
You know, one that's dressed up like LA Knight that you're kind of like, you put his gear on a mannequin other than and a wig. Like it's not great. Okay. Sure. But then it gets really great.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Once you leave that scene, the house really shines. Like you go into the swamps, essentially. So you're weaving through this maze. So you go through the backstage of WWE, and then you end up, and there is a cabin facade in the swamps of Bray's cabin with the rocking chair. And you walk through, and then once you walk through there, essentially what you're doing is you're going through themed areas of each of the characters that has absolutely nothing to do with the wrestler or wrestling. It has to do with the character themselves. So you're going down Rabbling Rabbit's rabbit hole at one point. You're in Huskus Pig's pig pen kind of thing. Like, and it's awesome. Like, it's really good. And not only is that happening, but there are Easter eggs throughout.
That's what I heard, is like it is littered with Easter eggs.
It is littered with Easter eggs. A lot of nods to Bray, a few nods to Brody, which was fucking awesome to see. They murdered Dominic Mysterio. There is a full on a character or mannequin or whatever. Absolutely Dominic Mysterio who is murdered in the house, which is tickled me. It did. And I'm going through the house, and I let my daughter go in first. And she doesn't know how to do these things, right? So like you're just kind of fed through the things. And if you don't know, one thing you don't want to do is to be too close to the party in front of you. Because if you're too close to the party in front of you, then all the scares get ruined because you see them coming. And my daughter is sprinting through this maze. She is trying to get through it as fast as humanly possible, to the point where I grab her and I said, you're going to hold my hand and you are not going to go until I go.
Take it over.
And when she stopped for a second and she let the people go through the door to the point where there was a gap, then she got it. She started to understand like how this works.
Gotcha.
And the whole thing. So I would say the Wyatt house as a wrestling fan was a dream come true to see. As someone who knew Brody, to see nods to him represented, it was very touching to see. And overall, as experiencing other houses in this event, this was my favorite house.
Oh, wow.
This was my top house of the night.
Nice.
And I love Fallout. You know, I'm here for all the other, you know, original IPs and stuff like that. But this just as a house,
Yeah.
was really good. Really well done.
Nice. So now, how were the scares set up? Because that was one thing I was kind of interested in learning more about, because I didn't know what they would do and how they would do it, essentially.
A lot of the scares of the people jumping out were either there was a lot of Uncle Howdies,
Sure.
so they definitely make molds of that mask.
Mhm, mhm.
A lot of the Huskus pig. The one that actually the only one that actually got me because I was not expecting it at all
Mhm.
happened almost immediately, and it was someone dressed up like Alexa Bliss.
Oh.
Yeah, they had somebody dressed up like Alexa Bliss, doll and all,
Mhm.
and she popped out of somewhere I was not expecting and scared the shit out of me, and I'm just like, "Oh, shit, she got a cameo. Look at her. Good job." You know? They had a lot of Nikki Cross in there. She had
Okay.
her own section. Um, the least represented was Dexter Loomis by far,
Okay.
and that's fine, you know. Few rambling rabbits, but it was the characters in their masks that would jump
Mhm.
out at you and scare
Mhm.
you at time. And then at the very end, very strangely, they had a generic Firefly character that was never seen or represented in wrestling before, but like that's who was there.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
But very well done. Highly recommend if you're a wrestling fan, if you're a Wyatt fan, if you're any type of fan of just good haunted houses. Very, very well done.
Nice.
So from there, we decided that so we did that house before the event started,
Mhm.
and we're like, hot diggity damn, we're on a roll. So the next one that we wanted to do was going to be the Fallout house.
Mhm.
Like I said, love Fallout, love the show, love the game.
Mhm.
So this was like a must do
Yeah.
for me. I will say this was Blakely K's favorite house of the night.
Okay.
For me, it was a little disappointing.
Okay.
And I only say that because I felt like, as someone who loves the games and
Mhm.
loves the show, this was strictly the show.
That's what it seemed like.
Yes,
Like, it was an Amazon Prime Fallout house.
100%.
Yeah.
And it was still very, very cool
Mhm.
to see the Brotherhood armor
Mhm.
and the power armor in front of you multiple times
Mhm.
is fucking cool.
Hmm.
Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's fucking cool. They did a shootout scene from the show in front of the pharmacy
Okay.
with the ghoul
Yeah.
walking around and shooting and other characters. Very fucking cool. Starts out, you're in the vault. The vault's being taken over by the raiders, like in the show.
Mhm.
They had this very cool effect where someone looks like they get thrown through a window, like in the show.
Oh.
Very cool. They have the woman with the fork in the eyeball.
Oh,
Very
wow.
cool.
Nice.
Um, and then the thing that disappointed me, and the only thing that really disappointed me was the only real nod to the game itself was at one point you're walking through these halls and on the floor, and they all look like garbage because it's fucking Fallout, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
But on the floor, they have a monitor,
Mhm.
and it looks like a monitor from the game. It's got the
Gotcha.
green screen, it's got the text,
Mhm.
everything. I'm like, that's fucking rad.
Yeah.
But other than that, like besides like the ghoul and the vault stuff, it could
Mhm.
have been any other wasteland
Mm.
apocalypse thing. There wasn't like I really was hoping for more like rad roaches or like
Yeah.
very things in the game that are
When
very specific.
when I heard that they were doing, like, a raider invasion,
Mhm.
essentially, I was like, "Why not ghouls? Why not any of the monsters that are"
There were ghouls. So
Okay.
so so there were ghouls, and I think that had more to do with the show having the ghoul-centric
Right.
with the, with Mr. Actor guy or whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
But It was a good house. Like, not scary, but just very cool. And so, like, I think if it had more video game elements to it, I would have loved it a lot more. I would definitely say it was my second favorite house of the night. So we're like
Not
fucking
doing
rocking and
bad.
rolling, right? And so we get out of that, and it's a little after 6:00. So we know we're gonna get one more house before the floodgates are open and the people are let in. So we decided to do the doll house, which was my daughter's number one she wanted to do house. And unfortunately for this one, we got a bad run through.
Ooh.
Where the scare timings were kind of off.
Oh no.
And we did wait like over a half an hour to go in. So like it wasn't a walk on by any stretch. And we kind of got a bad run through, and the concept of the house wasn't like super clear.
Okay.
And it was like one of those things of like, we kind of got the vibes that this was kind of like Sid from Toy Story, who was like making mutant toys and that sort of thing. And it's like, I'm not necessarily scared by like a melted plastic doll.
Right.
You know, like, it's okay. It was just very odd and strange, and also not the best run through. So like, you know,
a lot of factors going into that. Sure.
A lot of factors going in. And so then the floodgates opened and everybody started going in, and all the wait times started skyrocketing. So we decided to go to the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. And the tribute store is the number one merch shop for Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
It'll have every single piece of Horror Nights merch that you can think of that's available. There are other spots, but they don't have them all. But this is where everything is, right? And so my son could not go to this event.
Right.
Too young.
Obviously.
It would have been trauma. So like, I'm not about to do that to him. But he's recently become a huge wrestling fan.
There you go.
So I'm like, all right, well, maybe I can like go pick up my boy, you know, something from the Wyatt house or something. The little amount of merchandise
for the
Wyatts was kind of shocking. But also it's TKO.
There had to have been something with that.
I'm sure there was some type of licensing deal. So like, this hat is actually his. I borrowed it for the show. So this is what I got him.
There you go.
For his souvenir. They did have one piece of merchandise that I did buy for myself.
Okay.
Because it is what it is. You know, this is a piece of merchandise that's near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
So I had to get it. They did in fact have a Wyatt family fanny pack.
You know, I was gonna ask you about that because I saw you rocking one on your post the other day, and I was like, where did he get that?
I mean, it's quality item too. Like, there's netting inside.
Like, so much fun stuff in there.
Yeah, look at that. And like, there's a back pocket with a zipper.
Look at that.
Now, it was $40.
That's
so, you know, it's a little steep.
It's steep, but I also feel like that's on par for. I mean, fuck, you saw the fanny packs at the WWE.
Oh yeah, no, those were outrageous
for the Rumble and stuff, and like that was just a basic ass fanny pack,
like
$30 or something.
Totally. And so like the Wyatts by far had the least amount of merchandise. The only other thing they had was a poster for the house.
Okay.
And it wasn't even a big poster. It was like it was probably like 11 by 17.
Yeah.
It wasn't huge. And then the only other thing they had was a fucking long sleeve shirt.
Of course.
Apparently at the start of the season, they had a Bray Wyatt shirt that sold out day one of their entire stock. It has not been replenished since opening day.
Whoa.
Yeah, which just goes to show you, like, they dropped the ball in the merch for the Wyatt house.
Fuck yeah, they did.
The amount of Terrifier merch was unbelievable.
Oh yeah,
like it was like almost 2 rooms full of Terrifier merch, and even the Fallout merch was limited. which I thought was interesting because I thought that would have been one of the bigger properties available.
Yeah.
But Terrifier by far had the most merchandise.
I mean, I think with the Terrifier crowd, what you're getting is a property, an IP that doesn't have this global reach necessarily. It has a very hardcore fan base for sure. I mean, fuck, they took a $2 million movie and made 80 million off of it. Like,
hot diggity damn, right?
Damn. So like people are hungry for that stuff. So if like anything is going to clean up, I would have expected it to be the Terrifier stuff.
Absolutely. So we left the tribute store and we decided to do some of the scare zones.
Okay.
Which, for those of you that don't know, scare zones are just kind of places you stumble upon by walking into throughout the park, and there's different areas that are themed. And the themed areas that they had this year was Toxic 20s. So it was the 20s as if a toxic waste, or actually it was like a mutation from rat poison, I think it was, made people into toxic ghouls or whatever.
Okay.
The other one was the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane, which was a cat lady that fed small trick-or-treater children a special serum that turned them into her cats.
Okay.
And then the other one was Vampire Masquerade. So it was vampires in fancy dresses.
Of course.
Doing masquerade things. All the scare zones were very fun. They were all very fun. I think our favorite was probably either the vampires or the cats. 20s was okay. It was fine. It was definitely the least of the three.
Sure.
But the cat one was very fun, as you had just roaming cats hissing in your face. It felt like I was home. And we stopped at a food booth over there for another round of specialty food, to where Blakely got the vegan walking taco, which was fine. Needed some lettuce, but you'd think a vegan taco would have lettuce. Did not. Weird. And then me and my daughter split this flaming hot Cheetos ramen.
What the?
It was so good.
Really?
And I'm not a spicy dude, and it was spicy as shit.
Yeah.
And I could not stop eating it. I'm like, I need to stop. Like, it's very filling, it's very heavy, and it's very hot. And I'm sweating in Florida already. So like, we ate probably half to 3/4 of it, and like, we need to cut this off.
Yeah, at some point you do have to stop.
You have to cut it off, right? So we put it away, and we wanted to go do another house. So one of the houses that we wanted to do was a Spanish themed house of a haunted casa, of a haunted house from a
haunted casa. You could just say house.
No, it's Spanish. But the idea was it was a tortured artist by a haunted house,
right?
Kind of thing. And this one was very cool, in the sense of like, you walk into this soundstage and there's a fucking house, right? It was very much like Meow Wolf, to where like you walk in and there's a fucking house.
Okay.
And you are walking through this house. And not only are you walking through the house, you're walking through this garden, the cemetery, this whole thing, and you just keep going, and you're like, Jesus Christ, somebody built all this. Like, so much effort was put into this house. I'm not scared. I'm just amazed at the effort, the time, the creativity, where they put like certain props that move, or like the picture frame that drops and then there's a scare actor behind it, kind of thing, or just some of the effect. It's just like, Jesus, this is a marvel. This is wonderful. And even my daughter, after the Wyatt house, was like, "Oh, that wasn't that scary." I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
this isn't a scary event, okay? This is for you to go and be like, wow, look how they did this."
It's like you always say, somebody built this.
Somebody built this.
Somebody designed and then built this.
Somebody thought about this really, like, for months.
I was gonna say, because I have watched some, like, Horror Nights walkthroughs of past years. I even watched, like, a couple from this year. And it could be because I'm not actually there, and I'm just watching a video of somebody going through it all. But when I see some of these scare actors pop out in these haunted houses, I'm just like, okay. Was that
Well,
supposed to be scary, or was this supposed to be
the thing is, like, where the real enjoyment out of this event is going with a group of people and watching them get scared.
Yeah.
Because eventually somebody will get jump scared. Like,
Sure.
it's just going to happen. Like, everybody does. And when you see your loved one or friend get jump scared and you laugh in their face about how silly and ridiculous they are, that's a good time.
That is a great time.
It's a wonderful time.
But, like, even despite what I saw, and it's just, like, a lot of Jasons popping out going,
Ah.
like, this could still be fun. Like, I would still very much like to go.
Totally. And we did get the souvenir cup, which I will say, when you go, much like Six Flags, this thing came in clutch.
Yeah.
Because we bought it at 4 p.m. with unlimited refills for the night.
Yeah, buddy.
And let me tell you, that was worth my $20.
That's it. We made that money work when we all went to Six Flags.
I think we filled that thing up 10 times.
Good for you.
Like, get the souvenir cup.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, don't go, like, if you get there at midnight, like, don't do that. Because, like, then you got, like, 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
So, we're in line for the Spanish house, right? And at this point, like, the crowds are in. The wait is 45 minutes plus. And again, it's not a themed queue. It's like you're just in switchback hell. And when you've been walking around the theme park and that sort of thing, it's fine. But, like, when you're standing still, that's when everything starts to hurt.
Sure.
That's when you realize, oh man, my knees hurt. Like, oh man, my back is like, whew. Boy, get into that point. And, like, that's when you really notice. But then, like, once you start walking, like, you're distracted. You don't really.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever. So at this point, we're in line for house number 4, right? Yeah, 4 for the night. We're just in switchback hell. And at one point, I just get a tap on my shoulder. And as you're switching back the guardrails, you're across from certain people.
Oh yeah.
Every now and then type of thing. And so the people across from us, I tap me on the shoulder and I turn around and they hand me something. And I'm like, I don't want any drugs. I don't want your bullshit, weed or what. I don't want any of it. Or whatever. And they go, no. And they hand me a thing and I get it in my hand and I look at it and it's a little, like, figure thing. And I go, what? And they go, here, this is for you. I go, okay. And they go, and they point to my shirt and they go, it's for Brody. I go, oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
I opened my hand and they gave me a little ghost.
Oh, look at that
figure.
It's a little ghost guy.
And so, and there was a little tag attached to it. And apparently they were giving out little trinkets in memory of somebody.
Oh.
As like, this is like your house, haunted house buddy.
Oh,
shit. For those who aren't here to be there with you, kind of thing.
You got a little protector ghost.
Yeah. And they were like, it's for Brody. And I'm just like, what a fucking cool moment.
What a great thing to do.
Right? Like, that fucking made my night.
Yeah.
That was so cool. And so, like, I got my little ghost guy charm. Haunted house is great. Then we go and we tried to watch. There's like a show that you can go watch. There's like a circus show, bunch of carnies doing carny things. It's like All American Wrestling, same thing. But there were like 3 or 4 showings during the night, and we just could not catch the performance. Like, and the one time we did, they had already capped the line. Like it was one of those things where like everybody wants to see the show. Not everybody's gonna get to see the show. So we did the haunted casa. And so it got to the point where it's like, we know we want to do Five Nights for Freddy's. That's what my daughter really wants to do. It has not been under 100-minute wait all night. We're like, fuck, guys, like I don't want to do that. Like I don't even know what it is. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's her present, right?
Right.
And so it's like, all right, do we do Five Nights? And I was like, well, how about we go do the Grave of Flesh? Let's go do the Grave of Flesh, as it were. And so we decided to jump in the line of the Grave of Flesh, which was also a 45-minute plus wait for the Grave of Flesh, which is an original house for them. And the whole time, at this point, we're delusional. Like we've just been going through haunted houses and eating junk food and been standing in lines or whatever.
You're in a euphoric state.
Totally. And so like the whole time we're just chanting Grave of Flesh in the line. Cause like, what a ridiculous name. Like, is it a whole grave of flesh? Like, what is, like, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And so the premise of this house, or so it's told in the description, is that you're at your own funeral.
Oh.
And that you're fighting off the demons from hell or whatever.
Okay.
That's not what the house was at all.
I'm reading the description. Welcome to your funeral where things are about to go from bad to worse. I mean, I don't know how they can go from bad to worse when you're already dead, but here we are. You'll enter your grave and then the underworld where flesh eaters who feed on the dead will hunt you for all eternity.
Okay, that last part's pretty accurate.
Okay.
So you walk into this house and you kind of walk through this tunnel, which looks like, dirt is around you. And then you get to this kind of opening and you look up and you're looking up at essentially your tombstone as if you are in the grave 6 feet under. And it's kind of a mind fuck. You're just like, oh shit. Like,
yeah,
that's what this looks like. It's not great. Like, I'm not looking forward to this. And then you keep going. And then there's creatures that are like, kind of like the orcs in Lord of the Rings where they come from the mud. Very similar. Like they're coming from like the walls of dirt to eat, presumably eat your flesh.
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
And it's like what you would expect. And it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Isn't flesh the normal thing to put in a grave? You would think so. But like, is it, they didn't say anything about bones?
No bones, just flesh.
Just flesh.
See, you tell me grave of flesh. I'm imagining just like piles of flesh.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Just like a stew.
Yeah, that's not what we got.
Yeah, that's okay.
Not what we got. So finally, getting to the point of the night where we gotta do Freddy's.
Yeah.
We gotta do Five Nights at Freddy's. And we tried to time it to where one of the showings was happening. So hopefully enough people would go to the show to make the line not as long. Didn't really work out.
Nah.
We waited well over an hour
to
go into the Five Nights at Freddy's, to the point where we were in the switchback in the sound stage, and then we went out the door to another set of switchbacks that nobody could see. So you thought you were getting a hope spot, and it was immediately taken away from you once you saw the line in the next room. It was unfucking real.
Wow.
How over Five Nights at Freddy's is. Like, I'm like, I have to see this movie now. Like,
got to see the movie, got to play the games.
I feel like I'm invested just by standing in this fucking line. Like, it's crazy. So I know very little about this franchise.
Right.
I know that it's like supposed to be a mock Chuck E. Cheese
Yep.
where people die. And that's literally all I know. I don't know the character. I know there's a bear.
There's a bear.
That's all I know. There's a
Mm.
bear, Chuck E. Cheese, people die. That's it. That's all I know going in, right? You walk in to the soundstage, and the first thing you see is the outside of the facade of the Freddy's Fazbear Pizza, Showtime Pizza, whatever the fuck, Chuck E. Cheese, with a fucking neon sign marquee, full scale. It's fucking impressive. And you walk through the front door. So if you love this game and you love this movie or whatever the fuck, you're literally walking into the establishment.
Okay.
Like it is an experience. And I walk in, and I don't know Dick from Dick, right? I walk in, and I swear to God, it's 1992. I'm in a Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow.
That's themed to a bear, like to the point where they have the fucking red plastic cups that are see-through from the old fucking, Pizza Hut on a table with a booth and thing, and they have a stage with the animatronics, and they haven't been fucked up yet. They're just performing their animatronic song like they would have in fucking 1992 Showtime Pizza, motherfucker. Like, it is unreal. I'm just like, what is happening? Like, there's a wall phone. Like, I'm transported back in time. This is wonderful. And then you go back and you go kind of like through the kitchen, and that's when things start to go to hell. And the animatronics start to come to life. And they built probably 7 to 8 full-scale Freddy animatronics that reach out to try to kill you.
Whoa.
And it is fucking awesome. Wow. Like, I don't know anything about this franchise. I don't know anything about the game. This house was fucking awesome. I understand why the wait was long. I get why the line is the way it is. It's great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Highly, highly recommend. Third favorite house of the night. Didn't fucking even know that I would give a shit about it. Daughter loved it. It was her favorite house of the night. So well worth the wait. And by that time, after we got out of that house, I could not walk anymore.
Dude.
Like, my knees were shot. My back hurt. Like, I was limping to the car. And I was like, what happened to me? Like, I don't go this hard anymore.
Did you bring any pain meds?
No. Like, I consider myself a seasoned pro, I consider myself a theme park, like, expertado.
Expert? I mean, you were right when you stopped at expert. I just wanted you to know.
I tried to put a little casa on it, I tried to do
a little expert casa.
Yeah.
You fucking
little accent mark on it or something. But I was hurting. And I had to drive home an hour at fucking 1:30 in the morning when we left.
Yeah.
And so my daughter, who's in high school, normally has to get up at 4:30 in the morning to get ready for school to catch the bus. We got home at like 3:00 in the morning. So I was like, you can stay home. That's fine.
It's an extension of your birthday.
That's
you get a day off.
That's the real gift, right?
Yeah.
But overall, it was awesome. Highly recommend. We didn't get to do the Terrifier house. That wait was crazy. We didn't get to do the Jason house. That wait was crazy. We didn't want to do the Glaucon. Which was like a Nordic.
The Norse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did not do Hatchet and Chains.
Okay.
But everything else we did was awesome. The food was great. The only thing that we had that was not great was there was this ube cheesecake thing. Tasted like nothing.
Was it themed for anything, or was it just
It had a spooky bat cookie on it. Other than that, no. It was a pass.
It was a pass.
Everything else was wonderful.
Great.
More Wyatt merch, please. That was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, which actually,
and throw some video game references in the Fallout house, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, like, definitely were some opportunities, I feel, based on what you were saying. Let me check something real quick here. Because it would have been smart. And actually, it would be smart right now. And there it is, the Wyatt 6 collection on WWE Shop.
Look at them.
All sorts of shirts and merchandise. A lot of it's on sale, actually.
I will say the one thing I do like about the merchandise is it does have specifically the Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Logo
so you
on
got
it.
That going for it. Well, that's cool. And I was a little worried because leading up to you guys going, as a matter of fact, which I'm really glad we got to talk about this, a lot of the rumblings that I heard it wasn't that great this year. A lot of people were complaining about food. A lot of people were complaining about, the houses themselves, stuff not being scary, stuff not being up to their expectations, which that's your expectation. Don't fault somebody else for not meeting it when, So what I started to put together based on what you were saying was, those are people who are probably going to have a bad time either way.
Well, the other part of that too is you have to understand one of the headlining IPs is Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is geared to 10-year-olds to 15-year-olds.
Right.
The recommended age to go to Horror Nights is 14. The amount of kids I saw in strollers was alarming.
Ooh.
Like, I understand if your kid is into Freddy's and that sort of thing. This event is intense. But I do think they did tone it back because they knew that it was going to bring in the younger audience with Freddy's.
Sure.
So I do think, like, you saw a lot of that in the scare zones themselves that were not houses that you could choose to go into. The scare zones were pretty tame compared to years past that we've been. Many times in years past, you would see a lot of gore in the scare zones. There was only one scare zone that really had any gore, and it was the vampire one. Okay. And they had a couple of headless mannequins. That was about it. So as I could see that complaint from somebody who may have gone every single year, that this may be a lighter year, but if you're really into those IPs, you're going to be really into those IPs.
Gotcha. Well,
I had fun. I had a great time.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You paid your money.
Sure did.
You had a scary time.
Sure did.
What more could you ask for with an event like this?
I got exactly what I paid for.
And you got what you expected.
And my daughter loved it. She wants to go back every single year now. She is hooked. She is full on in to Horror Nights.
Love it.
So there you go.
There you go. And there you go, folks, with the rundown.
Totally.
Pretty much
not that shitty rock movie.
Not that shitty rock movie. The good rundown. Okay, so folks, listen, we do this show every Wednesday night right here on youtube.com/BrainWreckTV. We're also doing this on Facebook. We're doing it on Twitch. But youtube.com/BrainWreckTV is the home for all things Brainwreck. So be sure to subscribe, follow along, leave a comment, hop in the chat, do stuff. Don't be weird. That's like one of the few things we ask for. It's like, just don't be weird. There's a lot of weirdos out there. Don't be weird. Unless you're being like the fun weird.
Be yourself unless you're weird.
Yeah, like there's fun weird. And then there's like what a lot of you guys do, which is just weird. So
as long as you ain't hurting nobody.
Yeah, just don't hurt anybody.
Don't make anyone else feel uncomfortable.
Right.
And don't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
That's like, just be like that. Just do less.
But however, if you're not doing anything to anybody and you're just doing your own thing and somebody is uncomfortable with what you're doing, that's on them. So don't worry about that.
That's a them problem.
That's a them problem. So like you really have to assess the situation.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we like you for you.
Yeah. Unless you're an asshole, then I don't like you.
Not because you hang with Leonardo.
Okay, let's end this shit.
All right. So for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace.